This is the Lake George Canal middle section restoration project. The overall objective of this project, in essence, is to separate the underlying contaminated sediment within the canal footprint from aquatic organisms through that multi-layer sediment cap. So in 2022, our first layer of cap material that we placed over the canal bottom, we began to notice through hydrographic surveys that there were areas of slope failure and general stability failure of that initial layer of cap material within the entire canal footprint. We believe that failure can be attributed to soft underlying sediment within the canal footprint.
During the implementation of the project, there were some change site conditions. So the collaboration between Brennan and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers was immensely critical to the success of those changes.
Brennan and Army Corps, through a collaborative effort, we worked to design a bank-to-bank geogrid installation that basically spanned 1,800 lineal feet from the west end of the canal to 1,800 lineal feet to the east. And that geogrid was installed to support the remaining 3 cap layers that we had to put down within the canal footprint. Brennan mobilized a team of operators and divers to site, and we sewed geogrid panels together and deployed them into the canal, and then our dive team secured that geogrid to an existing timber pile wall that was there, and then down the center of the canal checked that the geogrid was lying flat and appropriate overlaps between the north section and south section were maintained. Once the geogrid had been installed and verified complete, we then continued capping operations within the canal footprint. Brennan's restoration subcontractor will be installing seeding, trees and shrubs, and upland and aquatic vegetation plugs. Another component of that restoration initiative is installing structures that will be more conducive to bringing back aquatic life. So we've got various boulder and cobble clusters going in within the canal extents, as well as installing woody debris, and that's something turtles like to rest on, as well as fish swim in between.
So through the ecological projects, through the improvement of the sediments, we are hopefully returning the canal and the environment back to its original state as much as we can.
We do have company aims, and one of those aims is to make sure that that we benefit the community in different ways. One is biodiversity, making sure that the community where our operations sit, that the environment around it is rich in biodiversity, and this project helps to restore that. It was a perfect opportunity for us to partner with EPA and others in the Great Lakes Legacy Act to make sure that this remediation occurred.
What I really liked about collaborating with Brennan was the communication. They were always very forthcoming, honest, provided valuable feedback to us in trying to come up with solutions. I felt like we really worked as a team, that it wasn't just, oh, the Corps is going to kind of solve this problem. No, it was a team effort because we all want the project to be successful and to be able to work together again in the future. So that collaboration between Brennan, the Corps, as well as EPA, IDEM, and others was just huge in the success of coming up with that geogrid solution. So it was really great working with Brennan.
I can tell you the feedback that I received from individuals that work with Brennan was stellar. It was positive, and that's what we like to see, that type of partnership, collaboration that is, there's no negatives, all positives. That was great.